Let's consider the talents and skills of a project manager. In this presentation, we're going to talk about the PMI Talent Triangle and identify project management skills, including technical skills, strategic and business management skills, and leadership skills. PMI has defined a talent triangle. These are the essential competencies of a project manager: technical project management, strategic and business management, and leadership. Professional development is important for project managers. PMI conducts ongoing research on the skills that other professionals expect from project managers. This results in a project management competency development framework. This defines the areas of professional development: technical project management, strategic and business management, and leadership. The three skill sets define the PMI Talent Triangle. They form the basis for the PDUs required to maintain certification as a PMP. First, we have the technical project management skills. These are described by the process groups and knowledge areas and all of the processes in the framework. Basically, everything that's in the PMBOK is considered technical project management. This consists of both personal expertise as well as the knowledge of when you need to consult someone else with more expertise. Technical project management covers the understanding of the tools and techniques, as well as the ability to tailor processes, whether you're following a traditional or agile methodology. It includes management of the essential project elements: scope, schedule, cost, risk, stakeholder, and so on. And it involves an aptitude for planning and prioritizing. Strategic and business management skills require a high-level understanding of both management and organizations, specifically understanding how your organization functions, what its strategic alignment is, what are the needs for innovation. It involves the ability to implement decisions and actions. Strategic and business management skills are further divided into different knowledge areas: domain knowledge, organizational knowledge, and project knowledge. Let's look at each one of those. Under domain knowledge, this is the understanding of the organization and its industry. So you need to understand the business related to the project, and also how this affects the product features and both product and project life cycle. Domain knowledge will help you collaborate with other stakeholders, including your sponsor and team members. This understanding will maximize the business value of your project and its plan. It will also help in the implementation of your plan to achieve the project objectives and maintain alignment with the organization's strategic goals. Organizational knowledge is specific to your organization. This means understanding its mission and values that are part of its culture, understanding the strategy and priorities underlying the business. How do the goals and objectives of the project align with the higher level of the organization? Where does the project fit within the array of products and services offered by your organization? How do you work within the operations of the organization? What is the place of your organization and your project within the competitive set? And finally, who are your customers and your vendors? These are your essential colleagues. Project knowledge means understanding project management as a discipline. The first aspect is just understanding the business value of project management and of particular projects. This includes benefits realization strategy, and this is actually an area that is growing in importance in the area of project management. It is essential to understand the issues and risks and how to manage those. The project manager needs to understand analytical techniques for financial planning and cost-benefit analysis. Project knowledge also involves techniques for scope, schedule, budgeting, and quality. In general, you need to understand how to respond to the constantly changing conditions in the project environment. And then you need to understand how to make decisions and recommendations working with other stakeholders and executives. Leadership skills is the third side of the talent triangle, and it may actually be the most important. This is because projects involve stakeholders, and stakeholders are people. Therefore, dealing with people is an essential skill for a project manager, and dealing effectively with people takes leadership. So leadership is really the ability to work effectively with people. You need to be able to guide, direct, and motivate the team. And you also need to have that leadership ability with all of the stakeholders, not only the team, but even with the sponsor, customers, and vendors, so that everybody is working collaboratively. Leadership involves three main skill sets: interpersonal, communication, and political. The list of interpersonal skills could go on even longer than what we have on this slide. Some that I would like to highlight are optimism, which is the attitude, flexibility, so that you can constantly adapt to the changing environment, having respect and ethics as you work with other people, and having a sense of humor to help bring people together and weather any difficulties that you encounter during the project. Communication skills is another area that the list could go on. Each of these is an entire field by itself, and you will find no lack of resources and self-help books on any of these topics. In communication, I'd like to emphasize active listening. Communication starts with listening. Also, giving credit to others. This is part of the collaboration necessary for project management. And finally, all of the building trust, consensus, and team. Political skills. Sometimes this has a negative connotation, but the approach here is purely pragmatic. When we talk about political skills, we're talking about the ability to get things done. That is the job of a project manager, to get things done. That means that the project manager needs to know how to use and balance power, negotiation, and influence. So they work within the context of the organization. They work with others. They try to persuade others. They try to enlist the support of others. This is the role of politics in project management. In addition, political power includes a responsibility to show respect to other people. Project managers do not have power from a top-down perspective, but they acquire influence through the combination of their interpersonal and communication skills. There are many sources of power. This list is based on traditional exercise of power, primarily through a hierarchical organizational chart. Project managers do not operate in that kind of a hierarchy. Each project manager, and within each project, it will be different. The project manager will draw on some aspects of these sources of power. Some of them should really be avoided, such as punitive, coercive, and guilt-based. Others are more natural fit with project management, such as informational, referent, and persuasive. In this chapter, we discussed the PMI Talent Triangle. We talked about technical project management skills, strategic and business management skills, and leadership skills.